All right. So you said she has developed cold feet. This is common and always comes with reason. There are reasons why this comes up, and some of the reasons is that she has an unclear or unmet expectation. Now, this goes both way, either a man or a woman. So if I say she, I'm referring just because the person who sent it is a man, and referring to a woman. Now, it could be that she has unclear or unmet expectations. The expectations she came into the relationship with is not what she is seeing. And therefore, while she sees that her expectations are not met or they are not clear to her, you are not meeting her expectation or her desires, she could generate this cold feet for you. It could also be that she's unsure about your compatibility, the compatibility between the two of you. She evaluates it and see that it's not clear. She sees that you are not compatible enough in order to get married, and as a result of that, she might generate cold feet and would not want to quickly go into marriage with you. It could also be that she's not comfortable with your character or your personality. She's not comfortable with your character. In the period that you've courted, you've dated, you've courted, she has found out that there are some characters, there are some attitudes you have, there are some your persona does not meet up to her expectation, or she's not comfortable with your character. The character you show is not the sort of man she wants to settle with, and so she would not want to go on to marriage with you. And then lastly, one of the reasons is that she has a better choice, better in quote, better. She could have a better choice in the picture. She probably have met someone or have seen someone or have seen someone who is treating her better, who she sees that she's quite compatible with, and therefore she doesn't want to continue, so that she misses her good chance. Now, when this happens, what do you do? Remember that insisting or forcing someone to marry you is a bad idea. That's the point. It's a bad idea. Don't even insist or force her to marry you. Remember this: you can't force love. Love should flow freely. Number two, if a wife didn't want to marry in the first place, she would not marry you even in marriage. I want to repeat this. If your wife didn't want to marry you in the first place, she would not even marry you even in marriage. What does this mean? It means that if she didn't want to marry you in the first place and you forced her, or whatever circumstances forced her into getting married to you, even in marriage, she would never play her role. She would never make you happy. She would never be a good wife unto you. So it's better to even let it go, so that you can be free and find someone who is ready to live with you. Then, lastly, what do? You do a proper closure. Close the relationship and move on with your life. Give her time. With the proper closure, what you do is you give her time to think about it and decide if that's exactly what she wants to do. Then, after giving her the time, if she says that's what she wants to do, call it quits and go your way. God richly bless you. If you have any comments, bring it below. And if you have any problem, call the numbers of your screen. God richly bless you. Shalom. The peace of God be with you. Amen.